If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode 111 of the My Player series here on FIFA 16. In the last episode you had a vote to decide upon, and I'll show you on screen around about now what the result of that vote was. 44% of you voted for me to move to Barcelona, 23% only wanted me to move to City, and 33% wanted me to wait for another deal. So Barcelona it is, over 4,000 votes, so thank you very much to those of you that all voted. But we'll be loading up this My Player save and accepting the bid from Barcelona. Now, it's a controversial move, and I am fully aware of that, moving from Real Madrid to Barcelona. Now, there have been a few people that have made the jump previously, but there have been 5 main high-profile transfers between the two. Number 1 is Bernd Schuster, who went from Barcelona to Real Madrid the other way in 1988. Michael Laudrup also went from Barcelona to Real Madrid in 1994. Javier Saviola went from Barcelona to Real Madrid, there's a trend here, in 2007. And of course the most high profile of moves was Luis Figo from Barcelona to Madrid in the year 2000. Now there has been one player that went from Real Madrid after being a first team regular at Real to Barcelona in 1996. And that man just so happens to be the current manager of Barcelona, Luis Enrique. So we are following in good footsteps. So I know it's a controversial move, I'm fully aware of that, but it has been done before. We're not breaking precedent, and who knows, we may even end up at some point in this series going from Barcelona player to Barcelona manager. That would be something out of this world if that actually happens. So we have now moved to Barcelona from Real Madrid. I'm not sure what the fee was. I shall check for you. These are objectives for the upcoming season. They want us to keep a match rating of 8.3 or better, a pass completion rate of 89% or better, obviously. Creates 26 goals, whether that's scoring them or assisting them. I think created or assisted in just over 50 goals for Real Madrid last year, so that shouldn't be a problem. And they want us to create over 77 scoring chances, which hopefully we will be able to do here in this Barcelona side. Now, I showed you quickly the squad ranking and squad report in the last episode, or squad ranking and competition in the last episode. What we'll do today is I'll show you a full squad report of our new side, and we'll play our first game for Barcelona against Real Sociedad in today's episode. There has been plenty of moves go through in this window. As you can see, £155 million, all close now to £160 million has been spent. If I go quickly back to Atleti, which is here, we'll quickly see what's gone through this window. Savic, Ledson and Baptistao have left Atleti for a total of 51 million. There've been a lot of signings. I've come here to Barcelona costing them 70 million pounds. 92 rated central attacking midfielder, 70 million pounds. Big price tag. Can we live up to it? We lived up to our £55.5 million price tag from Everton to Real. We've now got to do it again at arguably a larger club. Real Madrid, you'd probably say, commercially are the biggest club in the world. However, perhaps Barcelona are the biggest club in the world right now, thanks to their on-pitch, exploits over the past decade. As you can see, Real Madrid have also let go Dani Carvajal and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and have brought in Lulic, Jebor, Kadlec and Sheehan. I don't know who they are. I know who Lulic is, if it's Senad Lulic from Lazio. The other three, and Kadlec is the defender, but the other two I'm not too sure about. There have been a couple of other moves elsewhere in the windows. You can see Sevilla have sold Cillessen for £31 million. I think he went to Liverpool. Savic has gone from Atleti to Sevilla. That's where he went, and Leo Baptistao as well. Both of them moving from Atletico Madrid to Sevilla. Valencia have brought in Mario Götze, as well as Djokovski and Dalbello, and let go Zakaria Bakali. And Villarreal have done minimal transfer action, or done a minimal amount of transfers in this window. So we are now selected for the first game of our Barcelona career at home. Is it at home? I think it's at home. Quickly check. At home against Real Sociedad. And we will be playing them in today's episode. After that, it will probably be an international special, actually, because we have been selected for these group stage qualifiers, so it works out quite nicely. And then we'll be back to action with Barcelona. But the squad report, I'll quickly show you who is going to be in our side here at the club. Presumably this will be our strongest starting 11 in the squad report, and then in the actual starting lineup against Sociedad, I don't think we're playing a full strength 11. But apparently Claudio Bravo is retiring at the end of this season, age 36. Still 83 rated though. Martin Montoya is still here, or back at the club, obviously. Went out on loan to Inter Milan and to Real Betis, but is back here on this save. Gerard Piqué still here, 86 rated at 32. Javier Mascherano, 35 years old, 83 rated. So Barca don't seem to have seen fit to bring in another centre-back, which perhaps you might say they needed to. Jordi Alba at left-back, 88 rated. Fantastic looking player. Sergio Busquets is now 90 rated at the age of 31. Andres Iniesta has dropped to 88 at the age of 35, although still looks like a particularly good player. Sergi Roberto, 83 rated at 27. Leo Messi is 95 rated still at the age of 32, and his stats haven't shown any sign of depleting yet. Luis Suarez, similarly, 32 years old, rated at 90. Neymar, 27, rated at 91. So we are, behind Lionel Messi and Ronaldo, the joint third highest rated player in world football. James Rodriguez is also 92 rated, that we saw at City. And outside of himself, I don't know of anyone else other than myself that is rated higher or equal to 92, other than Messi or Ronaldo. Still have Jean-Marie Dongu here as the striker. Jeremy Mathieu is still here as well. Christian Teo is back at the club after a loan spell at Porto. Marc Bartra is 84 rated. Might like to see him in the starting lineup ahead of perhaps Mascherano, you might say. Marc-Andre ter Stegen is still here. Sergio Aguero is at the club. 88 rated 31-year-old Sergio Aguero as a striking option. Sergi Sampa's still here at the age of 24. Christian Walton is strange signing for Barcelona, it has to be said. 67-year-old goalkeeper from the lower leagues in England. Poco is here. We have Lucas Piazzon at Barcelona from previously of Chelsea, obviously. Alex Vidal is still here. A couple of youngsters, Ceccherini, Bergwijn, Camara, Francisco Rodriguez, the youngster from Wolfsburg, brother, I believe, to Ricardo Rodriguez, the left-back. Bilal Oud-Sheikh is here, a youngster that does tend to get recommended quite a lot in the comment section of Karimos. Meunier is still here, 24 years of age at 79 rated. Same for Sandro. He looks like a decent player, actually. Alan Halilovic is 86 rated, so he's going to be a competition for a first-team spot for us. Tin Jedvaj is here as well from... where did he get? Leverkusen, was it? Tin Jedvaj was that, I think. Maxwell Cornet is here, player we're familiar with from the brief road to glory, or return to glory we did with Nottingham Forest. Young midfielder called Gerard. Jonathan Tah is here from, it's going to kill me, Hoffenheim, I think he was at. Was he at Hoffenheim or Hamburger? He may even been at Bayer Leverkusen, Jonathan Tah. I can't quite remember. I'm sure you'll correct me in the comment section down below. Banyak, Alejandro Grimaldo is also still here. Andreas Pereira from Manchester United is here. Jordi Masip still here. Douglas is still here. Jan Vertonghen, 83 rated Jan Vertonghen at centre-back. Again, you'd say maybe he should be in at centre-back ahead of Mascherano, but perhaps not in front of Marc Bartra. Alex Song is still here, age 31. Thomas Vermaelen is still here. Dani Alves, 36-year-old, 84 rated Dani Alves, still here as well. And then myself, so you can see, recently arrived for £70 million. And it says I've played one game in La Liga. I had to simulate a game on transfer deadline day in La Liga to be able to get the move done. And it turns out I got a 7.7 rating. So, I mean, that's not a bad start, is it? Then there are a couple of youngsters, or just one youngster out on loan. David Kovnacki, perhaps, on loan out at Vitesse. I don't know what nationality he is. He is Polish, so presumably it will be David Kovnacki. But yeah, that's the Barcelona side that or the players that are with us here at Barcelona. The starting lineup against Sociedad isn't the strongest we could possibly put out. They'll be alright to play in their home kit. Isn't the strongest we could possibly put out, as you can see. No Piqué, no Marc Bartra, Montoya at right back rather than Dani Alves, Poco in midfield rather than, say, Andres Iniesta, alongside myself and Busquets and Piazzon and Vidal in the starting lineup ahead of Messi and Neymar respectively. But we still do have Luis Suarez up ahead of us, so hopefully he can help us get the goals at the right end of the pitch, and Marc-Andre ter Stegen is in goal, and hopefully he can help us keep a clean sheet at the other end of the pitch. So then, Barcelona debut. I will actually, it's just occurred to me, I will, after this, I've recorded this episode, change my hair, my boots and my celebrations for the new season, and that will obviously take place when when making the new thumbnail as well. My new guy will have the new haircut. This time, hopefully, I'll make a decent decision on haircut first time around and not have to change it like we did last year. But let's jump into our first game then, our debut at Barcelona at the Camp Nou against Real Sociedad. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you haven't to this point to ensure you don't miss out on any further content. But without any further ado, let's go and play for Barcelona. Canales, nice ball into Ruben Pardo. Out wide to Iago Falque, might get the cross in, does, and Piazzon makes the block. It's a corner to Real Sociedad after 3 minutes. We'll see what happens. We're squad number 21. You'll have to let me know in the comment section if you think I should change my squad number. I'm not sure what the other squad numbers are. We were number 8 at Real Madrid, obviously after trying to take after Frank Lampard, as was the initial plan at the beginning of this series, to become the new Frank Lampard. And he was number 8 at Chelsea throughout his career, so we would like to be number 8 here. However, Andres Iniesta is number 8 for Barcelona in real life, and I believe he should presumably still be number 8 here at Barcelona. So I'm not sure whether we deserve the number 8 shirt here at Barcelona. Heavy touch from Luis Suarez. Doesn't fill me with confidence. But yeah, you'll have to let me know in the comment section down below. Do we steal the number 8 shirt from Andres Iniesta? Do we stay number 21 for a while and maybe try and earn the number 8 shirt through our on-pitch performances? You'll have to let me know. I will take your advice on board when deciding what to do in that particular side of things. But our first touch as a Barcelona player has come and gone. Here's Luis Suarez trying to spray it out wide to Alex Vidal, who gets the turn in. Poco lays it back to Montoya. I will call for it, and then there's a bit of space here for Sergio Busquets, who could play through. Luis Suarez laid it out wide to Lucas Piazzon, who's going to go out wide or look for a cross. I'm waiting for the ball into the box. Here's Luis Suarez. I'll call for it on the edge. Good first touch. Our first shot as a Barcelona player is blocked. I'll call for it from Poco, though. Get a good first touch in. Now, do we go for it? I'm going to actually try and dink this to the man in the middle. Unfortunately, it's not quite come off. Trying to thread through Martin Montoya from right back, and it didn't quite work. Positive start, though, here at Barcelona for us. Involved in the play, trying to create chances. I may go for a slide tackle there, rather ill-advised, but positive start, 15 minutes in. Piazzon's made the run. I'll float it over to him. He brings it down nicely on his chest. Skips past the challenge as well into Luis Suarez. I'm going to break into the box here. We are played slightly deeper. Oh, that's a great ball. I can't get there. Martin going to head it behind for a corner. We are being played slightly deeper, obviously, in this 4-3-3 than we were at Real Madrid on a 4-2-3-1. But we are on set pieces. We haven't been on set pieces throughout our entire career. This is very, very pleasing. It wasn't the best of corners, in fairness, but that means we might be free kick taker here at Barcelona 2, which would be unbelievable. We've never been a free kick taker at a club so far in our career, and to be designated set piece taker at Barcelona is unbelievable. Oh, I tried to turn inside one and then beat the second. I couldn't quite do it. I'm actually very excited about that. I'm maybe going to try my best to try and win a foul on the edge of the box now and try and get, try my hand at having a shot from a free kick. Sergio Busquets gets the interception. Here's Lucas Piazzon into Poco. Plenty of space for Alex Vidal here down the right-hand side. I'm in the box. So's Luis Suarez at the back post. Oh, no, he squared it back across. I think that was a shot from Luis Suarez. What are you doing, Keeps? Suarez underneath it. Header, no. If he could have gotten that on target, it could have been a great opportunity to take a 1-0 lead. Luis Suarez with a couple of great opportunities and chances to give us the lead here. Unfortunately, the first time when he tried to slide in at the back post, didn't quite get his angles right, and he went across the face of goal, and I couldn't read it. And then that second opportunity, he should have headed that on target, and it probably would have been 1-0. Sadly, though, it went wide, and we're going to have to settle for 0-0 right now. But 10 minutes before half-time, we are definitely looking like the more likely of sides to score. Give that in there to Poco. You can give it to Sergio Busquets, who may come back to me here if I call for it. Oh, no, he's kicked it straight at Martin. But the defender's had a heavy touch. We're broken away with the shot over the top of the bar. Oh, maybe I should have played through Luis Suarez. I got a little bit of tunnel vision there. I could have maybe given it to Suarez, although he was closely marked, and it's gone over the top. Close to 1-0, our best chance so far in the game personally. And here comes Leo Messi after 56 minutes. The manager's had enough of playing a couple of rotation players. Here comes the main man himself. Is he going to be playing in Piazzon's position on the wide left? He is. Leo Messi playing at left wing today rather than right wing. Alex Vidal stays on for now. Presumably Neymar's on the bench too, so it might not be long before we see our Brazilian style at 2. Suarez makes a nice run there actually inside the defender. He gets himself almost tackled but wins the ball back. Messi could have played it to me, but he's gone for a little bit of a run. In the end decides to fire it towards Suarez. who's going to break down the left, crosses it, looking for Alex Vidal. I'll call for this. If he can knock it down to me, we've headed it on target. Tim Krul makes a good save. Oh, he should have volleyed it, Ches. Should have volleyed it. I wish my guy had just tried to swing a foot at that, although it did bounce up awkwardly for him. Was headed towards the back of the net. Oh, I love the fact that we're set piece taker here, Barcelona. I love that. Win the header. Oh, both my corners have gone straight to Tim Krul. Going to have to work on it. I haven't been taking many corners with this guy, obviously, throughout our career. It's only the second corner we've ever taken, I think, and both have come at Barcelona, so they're going to have to work on it. Obviously, taken corners on FIFA previously, but I'm not sure how to take them with my guy yet, whether to try and outswing them or to try and drill them or float them. I'll have to figure that out. It's another dimension added to our game with this move. 15 minutes to go, though. Still 0-0 here against Real Sociedad. Neymar. Come on the pitch now and involved immediately. I'll call for this and I'll get it and we'll give it to Messi. Oh, how's that? Being passed the ball by Neymar and giving it to Lionel Messi. That's definitely a step up from Real Madrid, which is kind of hard to say when you were playing with Ronaldo, Bale and Benzema. But receiving the ball from Neymar and giving it to Messi is definitely a step up in my opinion. Right, now where do we go here? I'll try and get that into Luis Suarez, who gets the turn in. No, he's going to lay it back to me. I'll have a shot on my left. It's gone straight at Tim Krul. We're definitely having chances here in our Barcelona debut, but I haven't yet, well, nobody yet has found the back of the net. I'll call for this from Poco, and I'll try and drill it out wide to Neymar, who was onside. Good first touch, but he's given the ball away, sadly. 9 minutes to go, still looking for a goal to go in front. Here's Jan Vertonghen into me. Give it through that gap looking for Poco, who could give it to Luis Suarez or have this shot. It's gone straight at the goalkeeper, Tim Krul. We're having chances of our own. We're creating chances too. You can see top left, 7 shots we've had as a side so far in this game. Yet though, to beat Tim Krul, who's done very well to make a couple of smart saves. A couple of them have been pretty comfortable with the shots going straight at him, but a couple, especially with our header earlier on, he had to make a very, very good save. 4 minutes to go, though, and waiting. That was supposed to be a header. I don't know why I tried to slide there. Waiting for the first goal to go in of our Barcelona tenure. Hopefully, it might come before the end of the game, although I'm not sure. Neymar wins the tackle, but it's gone out for a throw. Vega gives that to Jan Vertonghen, who's headed it quickly to me. I've been switched to left centre mid now in a 3-4-3, sorry, as we try and get a winner here. Jordi Alba skips past one defender, dinks it into the box. It may reach the man in the middle, Lionel Messi, but Tim Krul comes and gets it and clears, and there goes the full-time whistle. A draw, a 0-0 draw as our first game here at Barcelona. I am contemplating dropping it back down to professional to have more quote-unquote realistic results. Obviously, the gameplay isn't quite as realistic with it being on professional as we saw at Real Madrid. Results were a lot tighter, whereas Real Madrid in real life obviously batter almost every single opponent, as is the case with Barcelona. But here on World Class, we didn't have that much possession. And I have a funny feeling, although we did create quite a few chances, as you can see, Barcelona having 48% possession just isn't very realistic. And regardless of the fact that we're on World Class, Real Sociedad only had 1 attempt. I could maybe try Legendary and then maybe contemplate taking it back down to Professional, but I have a funny feeling on Legendary the opposition will just keep the ball even more. At one point, Sociedad had 68% or 62% possession. We only had 38% possession. So we'll have to play it by ear over the next couple of episodes and see what happens. Maybe we could play the smaller sides on Professional and the bigger sides on World Class. Something we could take into account perhaps. We'll just, like I say, play it by ear. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close. We've now moved to our new club, been involved in our debut, and I will do the traditional hair celebration and boot change for the next episode. But that's going to be all for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't to this point. And I'll see you next time.